He said the balance we have to strike here early in the first quarter is get other guys involved, make them loosen up that box, and show them that we're more than just one player. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Tech. He will score.
All this buildup for this great playoff game. What a way to start the electricity. Taking the opening kick back to the house. This building is on fire. That sideline electric. All the momentum on that side.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
He's going to take off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job. And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver, and they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Coming after him. Finds his man. It's Simmons. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Now he could go. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Just an enormous play to build this lead. When you can get a defensive touchdown, Joe, in a game like this, your chances of winning just go way up.
And, Chris, the challenge for this quarterback is to regroup as quickly as you possibly can, and you've got to answer the bell, and you're going to be right back on the field. How short is that memory, and how quickly do they go back to the passing game? A decision for the coach, and certainly we're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Going to try to use his legs here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And it's a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And the Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the first possession. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
It's Texas Tech on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And the defense wraps him up.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have it.
Oh, and it's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards, you take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He escapes the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
The success of a play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that in obvious passing situations on 3rd down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping into zone, and so a run play right here is highly effective. And they're able to hand the football off, move the chains because of that study that they had during the week. Good game plan here.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Backed up after the intentional grounding, 2nd down and very long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To the air, it's Dampier. And this one is caught. He's swarmed by the defense. The Utes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Chris, this is a disappointing attempt here on third down. You'd love to have a shot to move the chains. You don't want to throw the football away. However, as a quarterback, you do have to protect. You've got to protect your team in the entirety of the game situation. And sometimes, even on third down, it's not terrible to burn the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Utes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good, and he still forces the football, forces the issue down the field. That ball probably should have been picked off.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looks like he's going to run it. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. To the air. It's Dampier. Makes a quick catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up second and goal. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Utah! This offense cannot be stopped. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. The receiver makes the catch. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up second and 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he threw it. Oh, what a grab! Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Red Raiders with first and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. He escapes the pocket, and he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. This will likely be the last play of the half. He's back to throw again on second down. And he'll just get rid of it. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. But there's a marker down, so hold everything. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Touchdown, Utes. Look out, whole different game now. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Dickey. Breaks into the clear. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
On the ground, it's Dickey. He's got space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Red Raiders pick up enough to get a first down there. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you've got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Looking to the end zone. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders! It's become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, looks like can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W.
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And the Utah offense takes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Goes out of bounds now, right near the 30. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll give it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle on the backfield.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. To throw, it's Hammond. The pressure's on. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They go to the air to reach the end zone. The offense will line up to go for 2. If they make it, it's a 3-possession game. We're able to get him down.
You get the sense they thought they could sneak a run in here on a 2-point play, but this defensive front 7 was ready. They were alert, and they played this beautifully for the stop.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. It's Texas Tech on top right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And the use looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, our conversation with this defensive group was all about being physical, and they told us that when the quarterback runs, they have to contact him. Well, they're allowing him to just run out of bounds right here. This is clearly not part of the game plan. They need to be more physical when this guy leaves the pocket.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Utah! The Utes with an answer. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, and they continue to make clutch plays.
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a one-score game. Hope still alive. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they hand it off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
That is a huge stop by this defense, forcing a fourth down, and now it's do or die.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his back. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. We have a timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Caught near the sticks. It's Dickey. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Looking to scramble now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look at, could take it all the way. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Right for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?